Yes, everyone, we're so happy to be here in Guatemala. It's our very first trip. Please come closer. I cannot see you and you're so beautiful. I want to put my eyes on you. Come closer, come closer. So my husband David and I started our company Juliska 23 years ago, and we have the same wonderful idea that Corinne has, which is we want to celebrate family and home and make all moments feel special. So all of you are already amazing entertainers, but I wanted to share some things that I have learned over the years because it's always good to share ideas, yeah? So, first of all, this is our daughter Liz, who's here traveling with us, and my wonderful husband David, and I am Capucine. Thank you so much all for coming to the beautiful Corinne store, and thank you to Corinne for their wonderful hospitality. Yes, the food and drink is delicious. So here on the table we have a few different ways that we have mixed and matched the styles that are very fashionable in the United States. And what is interesting is that David is from England, I am originally from France, but we live in the US. So our style is a little bit eclectic, right? It's the English heritage with the French and then an American sensibility. And so what you see is an interesting mix of modern and old world artisanal qualities, as well as a lot of color. So when I set a table, and everybody sets a table differently, and that's wonderful because it's a way to express love, it's a way to express your own sense of style. But when I'm setting a table, I love to use a lot of color. So I always use a colorful placemat, and then I always use a colorful glass, because to me, when you're setting the table, you want balance. So I have color below, I have a vertical color, and then I have always a centerpiece of some kind. And I always have a statement glass. This is a new glassware pattern we created. It's marbleized. It's all mouth blown in Thailand. And we took the clear glass but added swirls of fresh green and a beautiful creamy milk color. And it's abstract, so it goes with everything, and it feels a little bit like fresh water. So it comes in this lovely green and also in the blue, and also just in pure white. But having a statement glass like this on the table really elevates the moment, and it takes your drink from being a drink to being a little cocktail. So it's very fun. I also love this shape. A goblet is wonderful because it's very versatile. I love to use this to put flowers in. So if I want a small bouquet, I'll make a little bouquet like this and put many down the center of the table. Or you can even get very creative and put a dessert in it, or like a yogurt parfait. So these are really fun. I also love to use these little ones sometimes to put a candle, and they reflect the light beautifully. So this is a really fun new glassware collection. And then in addition to always having color, I like to infuse natural textures. We work with a lot of artisans from all over the world. So from like weaving beautiful macrame out of natural textures with these little beads as a great napkin ring, like this. It's just chic, and of course a napkin ring does all the styling for you. It's very easy. And if you're more tailored, you can, as I just do a very simple fold like this and slide your napkin ring onto it, and it just looks very polished, right? It's like putting a bracelet on with your dress. Or if you want to be a little bit of a diva, you open like this, and you just get a lot of floof and fun, and it's like your dress is being blown by the wind. It's lovely. And you get a lot of like movement on the table. So that's one way that I love to style the napkins. So these pieces are all incredibly durable in that they go in the microwave, they go in the oven, they go in the dishwasher, and they go in the freezer. So for example, if you wanted to take this charger, so this is a lovely charger, which I also love to use as a platter for cheeses and cakes, etc. If I wanted to, I could bake my chicken on this platter in the oven. Then I can take it straight, beautiful like this, and put it on my table, and it's already beautifully presented. And then when I'm done, finished in the dishwasher. So it's very, very functional. And we wanted to create beautiful pieces that were also easy for all of us women, because we are busy, okay? We're busy. We wanted to be very functional. So you'll notice within our collections, we have an interesting mix of texture and also color and pattern. So when I know we have some brides who are registering. When you are initially registering for a pattern, I would encourage you to choose a foundational set, which you will love forever. Generally, it's solid. It can be a pale color. White always works. And then each season or every occasion, you can layer in some fun. And so For example, this is our berry and thread dinner plate. This is the best-selling plate in the United States. And if you have this, then you can build upon it for every season. So for example, in the spring or for Mother's Day or for Easter, you can add this, and then you can add a beautiful napkin, etc. So think about that foundational setting as a canvas from which you will create a work of art every time you set the table. One of our newest patterns we just launched is called Villa Sevilla, which is inspired by the beautiful village of Sevilla in Spain, which has a lot of antique Moorish architecture and also romantic folkloric floral patterns. So this is some of those pieces. It is almost sold out. Maybe, Nina, it's already sold out. I don't know. Sorry if it is. It's sold out in America. I know they have a few more pieces here. But I love the way we have layered it with our other new pattern called Setillo. This is very unexpected because it's very fresh and modern and light. And the way that this mixes and matches with all the other patterns is really surprisingly chic. So I love mixing it with a floral. Isn't that pretty? I love mixing it with our L'amour toujours pattern. And this is inspired by the idea of a French bistro. And it shows our favorite saying, L'amour toujours, love forever. So wake up with a little bit of love every day. I also love mixing it with this more traditional Iberian blue, really pretty and fresh. So you can see how a great stripe just looks great with everything. So we did it in a beautiful cobalt blue and also in a beautiful fresh basil green. So again, once you start mixing and matching, even layering them together with this, very fresh, very chic, very international because you don't know where it came from. I don't know, are you in London? Are you in Paris? Are you in Guatemala? No one knows. Okay, so these are just some of the things that I get to play with every day and are super fun. And of course, last but not least, whenever I'm setting a table, I think it's very important to always have something on the table that is a little bit unexpected and that makes people smile. So along those lines, we designed recently these very whimsical pieces that are all hand-woven wicker. This, for example, is a little turtle, and it's just funny. So you can put a beautiful orchid here or arrangement of flowers. This is very elegant the way it has been done, just with greens. So you can run out into your garden, grab some greens and throw it in. But it's fun and it makes people smile. The same with this hot air balloon, which is a very large piece. You can hang it from the ceiling and you can have orchids drape out of it, but it's an unexpected element and it makes people smile. So whenever you're entertaining, for me, I look for something that makes people smile. I look to express a wonderful sense of color and joy, and I like to mix and match everything so that it reflects my own personal style. So I hope you'll come and share with me other ideas that you have had with your entertaining because I always love learning from other stylish women. Thank you so much.